Fine. Okay. So question number 2, the rate of decay of a mass of a radioactive substance. Okay, there is one substance. Okay, there is this is a substance. What is this substance? It is a radioactive substance. Radioactive substance. This radioactive substance will going to have some mass. Say it is that it is m. So the rate of decay means what? This radioactive substance will going to emit something. Okay, it will going to emit light or radiation or some rays, and due to this, what will happen? Due to this, it will going to decay. The rate of decay. So whenever we talk about rate, what does that mean? That mean derivative with respect to what? With respect to time. Why with respect to time? Because of this rate. Rate means with respect to time. Okay, so the rate of decay of mass. So I have to find what? M. The mass was will going to decay. So the rate of decay of the mass of radioactive substance anytime at any time is what? Is k times. It means this is equal to k times its mass at that time. So it mass at that time. Form the differential equation satisfied by the mass of the substance. So this is what is the differential equation we have formed. Understood? This is the answer. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so here you can say one more thing. What? Since this is decay, that k should be always less than 0. Okay, because it is decaying now, it will going to get lesser and lesser every time. After 1 hour, say, the mass will be reduced. After say 5 hour, again the mass will be reduced further. So that's what is the answer for this. Dm by dt is equal to mk is the answer. So we can write like this: dm by dt is equal to let's write km. Okay, where k is less than 0. This is what is the answer of this question number 2. Okay, so here it says question number 3, that form the differential equation of family of circles above the x-axis and touching the x-axis at the origin. So for that, I need to draw a coordinate system. So this is what is the coordinate system I have drawn. Okay, here this is your x-axis, x dash, and this is your y-axis, y and y dash. Form the differential equation of family of circles. So I will going to have many circles. How that circle should look like? Circle should be above x-axis and touching the x-axis at origin. So this is the circle, and this circle is touching the origin. Okay, this is one circle. Okay, but I need what? I need family of circles. So when I say family of circle, what does that mean? That mean infinite circles. Okay, so I will going to have one more circle. Say this is one circle. This again I can draw like this. Okay, let's change the color. Okay, fine. So this is the another circle. This circle is again above the x-axis and touching the origin, touching the x-axis at the origin. Okay, so like that we can have one more circle, or we can have infinite circles, right? So let me have one more circle. Say this is this circle. So let me touch this again. So I am touching this at origin. Okay, now you will going to find that the center of these circles will be what? The center of this circle. Okay, the center of this particular circle will be, x coordinate will be 0 and y coordinate will be say y1. Similarly, the center of this circle will be what? Say this is c1. This circle will be what? X coordinate will be 0 and y coordinate say y2. Similarly, what will be the center of this? Center of this particular circle will be again, x coordinate will be 0 and y coordinate say y3. I'm sure that this will be positive only. Why? Because it is above the x-axis. So what they are saying, form the differential equation of the family of circle above the x-axis and touching the x-axis at the origin. Okay, so you know what is the equation of circle, right? So equation of circle, okay, need what? Need one center, okay, that is say h and k, and a radius which is say r. So here you can see in this circle, if the center is 0 comma y1, what will be the radius? Radius will be y1. Similarly here radius will be y2. Similarly here radius will be y3. So I have understood that the circle, the family of circles which I have, that circle's center will be 0 comma k. K is a variable, and the radius will be what? Radius r. The radius r will also be k. That's what I have understood. Okay. Now what is the equation of the circle? Standard form of equation of a circle in term of radius and center of circle, that is x minus h the whole square plus y minus k the whole square is equal to r square. Okay, this is what is the equation of circle. So what I'll do, I will going to substitute the center, that is h. What is h? Is 0. So I'm going to write 0 the whole square plus y minus k the whole square, and radius is again k the whole square. Okay, now I'm going to solve this. So this will be your x square, this will be your y square. Okay, or else no need to solve because we need to find the differentiation. So let's write only this as x square. This is y minus k the whole square is equal to k square. Okay, got it right, this part. Okay, now next part will be what you need to differentiate this. Why? Because in the question they have said that you need to form the differential equation, means you have to find the differential equation of family of circle. Here I don't have any derivative, right? So I need to differentiate this. I will going to differentiate this with respect to x. So here I will get 2x, and here I will get 2 y minus k. Then derivative of y is y1, then derivative of minus k is a constant, is 0, and derivative of this constant is again 0. Now before proceeding further, we have to first find how many constant this has. So this particular equation of circle has only one constant, only one constant. How to identify that it has only one constant? Although r is also a constant, but this is a pure constant, this is not arbitrary constant. Only one arbitrary constant, arbitrary, arbitrary constant. ठीक है, तो arbitrary constant कौन सा है यहाँ पर? ये k है arbitrary constant. क्यों है वो arbitrary constant k? क्योंकि y minus k the whole square अगर मैं करता हूं तो मुझे मिलेगा y square minus 2 ky प्लस k स्क्वायर. तो ये तो वेरिएबल है, ये कांस्टेंट नहीं है, ये प्योर कांस्टेंट है लाइक आर स्क्वायर. लेकिन ये जो है ये कांस्टेंट नहीं है ना. क्यों? क्योंकि दिस इज एसोसिएटेड विद दिस वेरिएबल y. तो आर्बिट्ररी कांस्टेंट एक ही होगा इसमें. क्लियर राइट? ठीक है, डिवाइड बाय 2 तो मैंने किया, तो क्या मिलेगा? मुझे मिलेगा x प्लस y माइनस के y1 इज इक्वल टू 0. मेरे पास इक्वेशन कौन सा है? मेरे पास इक्वेशन ये वाला है, ये वाला. ठीक है, तो इसमें y माइनस के जो है इसको मैं रिप्लेस कर सकता हूं क्या? x y या कोई भी डेरिवेटिव में कर सकता हूं. कैसे करेंगे? इसी को आप ऐसे लिख सकते हो क्या? y माइनस के इज नथिंग बट माइनस x अपॉन y1. ऐसे आप कर सकते हो. ठीक है, और ये करने के बाद इसकी वैल्यू आप इसके अंदर सब्स्टिट्यूट करोगे तो ये निकल जाएगा आपका. दिस इज गॉन. करेक्ट. अब आप बोलोगे सर ये तो निकल गया है, व्हाट अबाउट के स्क्वायर? के स्क्वायर को भी निकालना है. हाँ, तो के स्क्वायर को एलिमिनेट करने के लिए यही आप देखो, इस के को मैं ऐसे लिख सकता हूं. यहाँ पर इस के को मैं लिखूंगा, ये के यहाँ चले जाएगा, तो इट विल बिकम योर y प्लस x अपॉन y1. दिस इज योर के नाउ ना. दिस माइनस के केम हियर बिकेम प्लस के. दिस माइनस x अपॉन y माइनस 1 वेंट देयर, इट बिकम प्लस. सो ये ऐसा हो गया. ठीक है, अब इसको क्या करें? अभी के स्क्वायर चाहिए ना, तो इसको मल्टीप्लाई बाय नहीं, मल्टीप्लाई बाय नहीं, डायरेक्ट इसकी वैल्यू तो मुझे मिल गई है. अभी ये डायरेक्ट मैं जो हूं इसमें सब्स्टिट्यूट कर सकता हूं, इसमें. ठीक है, और सब्स्टिट्यूट करने के बाद मेरा जो के जो है वो एलिमिनेट हो गया. देन आई हैव टू सॉल्व फर्दर टू गेट द फाइनल आंसर. ठीक है, तो मैंने अभी नेक्स्ट स्टेप विल बी दिस एक्स स्क्वायर. ओके, नेक्स्ट स्टेप विल बी दिस एक्स स्क्वायर. तो ये मैंने एक्स स्क्वायर लिखा, y माइनस के की जगह मैं ये लिखूंगा माइनस एक्स अपॉन y1 द होल स्क्वायर इज इक्वल टू के की जगह मैं ये लिखूंगा y प्लस. ओके, जस्ट अ मिनट. सो k की वैल्यू क्या है, y plus x upon y1. So I will write y plus x upon y1 the whole square. Okay, so this is my answer. This will be like my फाइनल आंसर. तो अभी करना क्या है, इसको और मतलब और सॉल्व करो dy by dx के फॉर्म में लेकर आ जाओ इसको. ओके, दैट विल बी योर फाइनल आंसर. तो मैं करता हूं इसको, रुको. ये एक्स स्क्वायर प्लस एक्स स्क्वायर अपॉन वाई वन द होल स्क्वायर इज इक्वल टू वाई स्क्वायर प्लस 2xy अपॉन y1 plus x upon x square upon y1 the whole square. In denominator what you have, in denominator you have y1 the whole square, so you will going to multiply by y1 the whole square on both the sides, correct? So when you multiply this, you will get x square y1 the whole square plus x square is equal to y square y1 the whole square plus 2xy y1 plus x square. Okay, you can observe that what this x square and this x square is getting cancelled. Okay, you can also observe one thing, what that I can divide by y1, I can divide by y1, I can divide by y1. Then what will happen, this will get cancelled, this will get cancelled, and one y1 will get cancelled, and you will get x square, you will get x square y1 is equal to y square y1 plus 2xy. Okay, then you got the, actually you got the answer. Now you can write the way you want. So it is x square minus y square y1 is equal to 2xy. Okay, or else minus 2xy is equal to 0. So finally answer, if you want, you can write like this: x square minus y square dy by dx minus 2xy is equal to 0. So this is your differential equation of a circle that is above x-axis and passes through the origin. Got it?